Hi everybody, it's Jade. Thanks so much for stopping by the channel, whether it's your first time or you're returning back. I appreciate you being here. And happy solstice, everybody. And happy birthday to all the crabs out there. Happy birthday, Cancer. I'm going to be doing a solstice reading for all the signs. I'm going to just be doing mini readings. I'm going to do 3 cards, past, present, future. And feel free to apply the reading to wherever you have that sign in your birth chart. And just a friendly reminder too, to take what makes sense, and anything that's just like, Jade, I don't know what you're talking about and it's not ringing any bells, you can just kind of leave those messages to the side. And I hope you all enjoy. I'm going to start with the birthday crabs. I'm going to start with Cancer, and then I'm going to end, last but not least, with Gemini. And again, I hope you all enjoy, and definitely feel free to watch for your sun, moon, rising, to watch every single one or whatever you feel called to. And yeah, apply to wherever you have that sign in your birth chart. And if you don't know and you just know your sun sign, hey, just watch for your sun sign then. But yeah, and we're going to get going. Actually, I did pre-shuffle for the Cancers. So, like I said, I'm going to start with Cancer, and then we're going to go down the line and end with, last but not least, the Geminis. So, Cancers, happy birthday to you again, and let's get going with your reading. So, like I said, I'm going to do past, present, future for all of you, and this is for the solstice. So, Cancer, I did pre-shuffle, and then I cut the deck in 3. So, let's see what's been happening here in your recent past for you. All right. Oh, and 2, before I get going, well, the first card came out for Cancers. I'm using the Mermaid Tarot deck as well. So I felt that was kind of fitting because of the water with Cancer season, Cancer being a water sign, all that stuff. So anyway, so Cancer, the first card that came out for you, what's been going on in your past, you got the 2 of Swords in reversal, some air energy there, possibly some of you choosing between 2 things in the recent past, but this is really nice. There's clarity here, and maybe some of you could have been bickering, maybe back and forth, maybe could have been kind of going back and forth between or with yourself, trying to make a decision about something, because when the 2 of Swords is upright, it's about kind of being at a little bit of like a crossroads, and you can't necessarily see clearly and think clearly, but in the recent past, something came to be for you. Like you could see clearly, or you could think clearly. You made a choice. You removed the blindfold. Put the swords down if there was some bickering going on too. I feel like for somebody watching, you're maybe bickering with your sibling, or for parents watching out there, I feel like maybe you were dealing with your kids not getting along, or yeah, kind of bickering back and forth at one another. But 2 of Swords in reversal, that's nice, because it's like, oh, I can see clearly, I can think clearly now, things make a little bit more sense. And like I said too, possibly for some of you out there making a decision on something and going with it. All right, so let's see what's going on at present for the Cancers. All right, Cancer, what's going on for you? Ooh, look at this. You got the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, I do definitely feel like there's some, I mean, Cancer's the most like motherly of all the signs, really, because it's ruled by the moon, being the mother. But you got the Queen of Pentacles. So that's why I felt like there's maybe some moms watching out there, maybe dealing, yeah, with your kids, or potentially too a decision about child going to school, going to college, or going into the workforce, something along those lines as well. But with the Queen of Pentacles where you are right now, that's really, really nice. And good for you, Cancer, it being your season. After all, this is earth energy, but the Queen of Pentacles is a solid foundation there. For some of you too, possibly getting your finances in order, a job that potentially brings you a little bit more income, stable income, figuring out something at your job. There could have been some people out there too that were having some issues with coworkers, not getting along there in that circumstance. But the Queen of Pentacles is very stable, very loyal, very solid energy, loving energy too, and a reliable worker, a hard worker too. And she's very confident too with Queen energy. And this could also represent somebody else around you, your own mother, maybe a superior, a friend, something like that. But yeah, she's very confident. Look at, she's got the coin over her head. She's got the amazing braids in, confidence there, and a lot of stable energy too. The pentacles. The pentacles can, signify money as well for some of you. That's why too I'm getting a little bit of like more of a stable job, stable income coming in, as well. Maybe for some of you too, your mom is coming in for you, providing you some money, some good advice as well. The Queen of Pentacles could give good advice too, because this is somebody that is trustworthy too. If this isn't you and this is somebody else around you, that's somebody that is very trustworthy, and they kind of like have your back. She, he, they, whoever has your back, and is very supportive energy too. And that's very nice. All right, so let's see what's coming at you here in the near future, Cancer. What's coming at you here? Oh, some lovey-dovey energy here. Started with the Two of Swords, got the Queen of Pentacles, and in the near future, the Two of Cups. Some water energy for the Cancers out there. Look at that. Very nice. For some of you too, this could indicate a friendship, a relationship forming as well. Or for those of you too that either you're the mom where the kids were fighting, or you are the sibling yourself, or this is coworkers too, maybe not getting along with this Two of Swords in reversal in the recent past, that you got more clarity, you could see clearly, could communicate clearly, no more bickering as well. So this is a lot more smooth sailing. This is very nice energy. There's duality here. Very, very nice. Yeah. Oh man, I see some stability here too, because I'll show you what's under the deck. But the Two of Cups, obviously, it can indicate two people coming together. Now, it can be romantic, definitely, but it doesn't have to be. It can just be, again, just friendship and the emotional side and the physical side of you, Cancer, the duality that we have within ourselves, that being in an equilibrium, a nice balance there. That's very harmonious energy too. If you look at the two there, the mer lady and the human, they're sharing the cups with one another. So that's very, very nice. I like this for you, Cancer. Very good. Thinking clearly, communicating clearly, solid energy, a loyal mom, or you just being a lot more solid and firm where you are right now, and then in the near future leading to some good harmonious duality here. Two people coming together, the two sides of you coming together. Very, very nice there. All right. And then I want to show you too what's underneath the deck here for you, Cancer. You got the Knight of Pentacles. This is like the slow and steady wins the race here, and more stability too. And somebody also has somebody very loyal around them, or you are that person, very, very loyal. Cancers can be, definitely, especially when it comes to family, obviously too, very protective, and even friends that are so good that you consider them family as well. The Knight of Pentacles, and if this is another person around you, they're very, very loyal. They can kind of be a little bit slow to move. It's just kind of like, okay, are they going to show up? Yes, they're going to show up. And if somebody out there you're waiting for a message, or you're waiting for somebody, the Knight of Pentacles does indicate that it will come. But you're gonna have to be patient. They take a little while to get there. And that's just because the Knight of Pentacles underneath the deck here is very detail oriented. They're gonna, like the Knight of Pentacles is doing here, gonna stop, observe the scene, and then write it down. So that way they can relay those messages to you when they get there. So that's very nice. And again, with the Pentacle energy there, solid. And possibly too, somebody hearing about a new job, potentially too. Or in the relationship sphere as well, getting the green light, I guess, as it were, that other person is into you too. So this is very nice, Cancer. I like this for you, especially because it's your birthday. All right. And then again, you got the Knight of Pentacles underneath. And yeah, if this isn't you, Cancer, definitely have some solid people around you here. And the Knight of Pentacles too, underneath the deck, the undercurrent of it all is like salt of the earth type of energy. They're gonna tell you how it is, but solid. And I get heavy Taurus Taurus energy from the Knight of Pentacles, even though it is Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. And then the twos, very important here. Maybe for some of you too, like I said, with the Two of Swords too, you were thinking about a choice between two people, two situations. You know, the path came to a crossroads and you had to decide there, but you could see clearly, brought you to the Queen of Pentacles, solid energy, good worker, good mother, confident too with where they are, and bringing you to the Two of Cups in the near future. All right, Cancer, I like that for you. And again, Knight of Pentacles, some loyalty, some stability. You know, it's slow and steady, wins the race underneath too. So very good. I like that, Cancer. Again, happy birthday and happy solstice to you. So hope you enjoyed that little mini reading. All right. So I'm going to shuffle the deck 3 times, and then I'm going to clear the energy, and then we are going to move to the Leos. All right. One more shuffle to clear out for Cancer. Alrighty, there we go. So, all right, we are going to move to the lovely Leos. All right, Leo, how are you doing here? Happy solstice, Leo. I did 3 shuffles to clear the energy from the Cancer reading. Going to do 3 here for you. Then I'm going to cut the deck in 3, and then we'll get going. All right, what is going on for the Leos? All right, I'm going to do 3 shuffles here. And then one more round of 3. All right. I'm getting an inkling to do one more shuffle for the Leos here. All right. And then before we know it, it's going to be Leo season. All right. But I'm going to cut the deck here for you, Leo, into 3. And then let's see what's been going on in the recent past for you. All right, Leo, that's the first one we need. What's been going on in the recent past for Leos? Ooh, you got I was going to say the moon because I saw the moon first, but you got the High Priestess here. Ooh, nice. We got that Capricorn full moon coming in too as well. The number 2, this is a major arcana card too. So it's like some important energy too when the major arcana show up. I feel like for some of you Leos, you've been like planning your birthday or like at your table, maybe like tinkering around, practicing some magic as well. Very, very intuitive here too. For a lot of you Leos, you could have had, you know, some dreams that were very, very vivid, your intuition being on point, you know, deja vu moments as well. This is a very spiritual card too. And with the solstice too, the veil will be a lot thinner as well too. So getting a lot of messages coming into for some of you as well. Yeah, this full moon coming in, I mean, it's going to be a completion, a culmination for everybody. But I feel like for a lot of you Leos, you've been like kind of planning on this one. And like I said, like tinkering around at your table here. And for some of you too, doing magic, doing spell work as well. And I'm getting too, for a lot of you, like getting yourself in a good place for your season, for your birthday. And usually the month kind of leading up to your birthday, or like that 30 days before your birthday, can be very, very important and a very potent time. So for some of you, just having things like come to you, messages come to you, your intuition just being really on the mark. And for some of you too, I feel as if you were getting these messages and things happening, or deja vu moments, or, you know, expecting to hear from somebody and then they call you or text you or something like that. And then it even surprising you with how like on point your intuition has been here with the High Priestess card. And yeah, a lot of magical energy, but good magical energy there, of course. So let's see what's going on for you right now, Leos. What's going on for you right now? Oh, wow. This is a very busy time for you, Leo. This is a very busy time for you. You got 2 major arcana cards, and I had a feeling that this upcoming full moon is going to be important for everybody, but really for the Leos here too. And you all have, well, everybody, Pluto is now in Aquarius, but that's completely opposite from whatever planets you have in Leo. Obviously, if you're watching, you have something in Leo. I mean, We all do, technically. Leo, all the zodiac signs rule something in each one of our houses in our birth charts. But for Pluto being in Aquarius now, it's directly opposing anything that you have in Leo, especially for Leos that have early birthdays, like at the end of July, because Pluto is, I think, at like 1-2 degrees of Aquarius right now. So in the early degrees, so directly opposing that. So that can be, that can be some tough energy to deal with. It's like, should I go over here? Should I go over here? And Pluto's going to be in Aquarius for about 20-ish years. So, but it's a potent time too, a magical time. But now, so you got the Devil card, and we have the full moon upcoming here in Capricorn, and the Devil card in the tarot is ruled by Capricorn. So some of you could be feeling potentially trapped right now, waiting for like the next shoe to drop, or waiting for this full moon to see what it brings you. What is the completion here, so you can go on to the next thing. What is this completion before your birthday is coming up as well? And yeah, for some of you, you could be feeling hindered. You could be feeling held back in a sense. Again, trapped. And this could have to do with not just like physically, but kind of mental, maybe a mental blockage, because everything was so clear to you. Maybe a lot of you too had such a clear vision of what you wanted to do moving forward, and now there's some sort of like blockage going on. But this full moon, it will bring something to a completion, and that usually provides some clarity here. So I feel like a lot of you, the majority, are really looking forward to that, because with this Devil energy, it can be very restrictive, and again, feeling held back. And Capricorns are very serious too, being ruled by Saturn. You're ruled by the sun. And the sun in the tarot, for example, is the happiest card in the entire deck. So with this Capricorn energy, the full moon coming in, especially you having the Devil card right now, just kind of feeling all work, no play. But the play will come, of course, in Leo season. But it's kind of like building for that. But the thing is if you look closely here, I'll pull it up close here for you, or put it close to the camera. So the mermaid is trapped in the cage, right? Where am I going to go? I can't go anywhere. I'm stuck here now. Somebody's going to come get me. If you look at the lock there, the lock isn't closed. So you can actually get out of this situation. And maybe that's something too that will be illuminated for you with this full moon. Like whatever blockage that you're feeling, or potentially you're being held back by another person. It could be maybe a father figure, a boss as well for some of you. And this could totally just be you too, as well. But you will figure it out, because it's like you can't really go anywhere. But if you can kind of step back and look, hey, I can get out of here. Actually, I can wiggle my way out of this situation, and look at what's right outside of the cage is the coins, the pottery there, the gold pan, the ocean for you to swim off and go play and have fun. But yeah, right now it could be a little bit more serious vibe here as well. And for some of you too, you could have a lot of like pots on the stove, a lot of things going on at once as well, trying to figure out which is the pot that needs to come off. All right, so let's see what's coming up for you in the near future, Leo. All right, what's coming up for Leos in the near future? That didn't take long. All right. Okay, Leos. All right. Well, you got the 8 of Swords. So yeah, a lot of you are feeling trapped, not seeing clearly. All right, with the 8 of Swords coming at you here in the near future. And again, it's kind of like you're in this situation, you don't feel comfortable, you feel held back, you can't see clearly. For some of you too, I feel like you're being held back by another person, another individual. And maybe not necessarily physically, and I hope for you all it's not physically being held back or being restricted. And it's just like a stark opposite too from where you came from with the High Priestess, like intuition being right on the money, thinking clearly, trusting your intuition, having those deja vu moments or vivid dreams that are giving you possible inspiration in the past. Now you're feeling kind of stuck. Where do I go? But it's all right there. If you can just figure out that, you know, the lock it's not locked on you. It's not. But in the near future, there's I do still see a little bit of blockages here with the Eight of Swords, because Swords energy, it's the air energy. And again, the mermaid, they're tied up there. They got the blindfold on. They can't see. But they got that little friend up there, you know, might help them out. And Leos, y'all are smart. You can wiggle your way out of here. Those ropes aren't too tight to hold you back. You just think, okay, I'm feeling restricted. I can't move right now. Let me just kind of wiggle around and tinker around a little bit here. And then that blindfold will fall off. And then, oh, look at that. The ropes are off of me as well. And yeah, those swords are around me, but I can get on up out of here. Easier said than done. But yeah, I do still see some, and it's kind of like a stark opposite too with the High Priestess. Just again, thinking clearly, seeing clearly, trusting that intuition. And then now in the near future, just some of you could be questioning it too. Is when you were going with it, going with your intuition, going with the gut mark or the gut feeling from before. And then now in the near future being like, wait a minute, is this actually true? Is this actually happening? I'm not exactly sure. Being a little bit more timid there. All right. And for some of you too, it could be, you know, your own thinking, like overthinking something that is causing you to have this blindfold on, to feel like you're held back in a way. And the truth is, I mean, anybody at any point in time, right? You can start something new, but again, easier said than done, of course. So with the 8 there, the 8 of Swords. Yeah. Kind of being cramped up in a box here as well. And Leos, you all are fixed. You're a fixed sign. So you only move when you want to. But I'm getting a sense too, like a lot of you, okay, now I'm ready. I am ready, but now I can't. I can't move forward. So diving in, all right, especially with the intuition and the not seeing clearly and thinking clearly with the 8 of Swords. Don't doubt yourself either, Leo. I feel like for some of you, you're going to be doubting and not trusting your instincts here. All right, but again, it's always easier said than done. So I do want to show you what's underneath the deck too, Leo, the undercurrent of this. You got the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. There's just a little bit more work that needs to be done here with the 3 of Pentacles in reverse, all right? Maybe too, if there's a partnership out there that isn't necessarily, that is going maybe through some trials and tribulations right now, maybe reassessing. And for some of you Leos out there too, if it's a romantic partner, business partner, whatever it is for you, maybe reassessing, is this the best for me to continue on with this partnership? Or do I need to kind of sever that tie and go build something elsewhere, either by myself or with another individual? Possibly too, for some of you out there, bringing in another person as well to help, you know, mediate or work with you as well. Because the 3 of Pentacles in reversal is not the most like stable energy as well. And for some of you too, there could be maybe it was a big realization that some sort of relationship, marriage, again, business partnership, it's not worth it anymore. It's not making you happy. It's kind of crumbling. There's cracks in a foundation here that need to be addressed so you can move forward, right? And I just want to show you too, Leos, a little what's right underneath. I feel like I have to show you underneath the 3 of Pentacles is the 10 of Swords. And this is a tough one here, okay? But the 10s are a completion, all right? But it's getting, you have to go all the way to the bottom of the barrel and then realize, okay, wait, I can't get any lower. I can only go up. So yeah, something with the full moon, especially something coming to an end as well. And with the High Priestess too, in the recent past, yeah, some of you could have had a realization like, wait a minute, this isn't working for me anymore, okay? And where you are at present, okay, I'm held back. I feel like I'm stuck. The near future, still feeling like you're stuck, you can't see clearly. Diving deep there, underneath here, 3 of Pentacles in reversal. again, there's some sort of crack in the foundation. Something needs more work, more tending to. And for some of you out there, if this is relationship, possibly trying like therapy or like, yeah, bringing in another party here. But the veil will be, you know, thin with the solstice, and you can remove that blindfold. It just might be tough now. And yeah, leading up to your birthday, Leo's busy time, and preparing for the fun, hopefully. But going through a little bit of a ringer right now, Leo. But again, the time before your birthday is often a busy one. So hopefully you can see clearly, trust your intuition, and hope things get better. And two, for some of you, even though these cards are maybe not the most like easy or pleasant, like in the grand scheme of things, if you're ridding what doesn't work for you anymore and wiggling your way and swimming off to the next thing, there's a reason, right? You shouldn't be floundering over here anymore. But all right, Leos, and again, it's almost your birthday, Leo, so hang in there, and thanks for watching, and happy solstice to you, Leos. All right, so I'm going to do 3 shuffles now to clear the Leo energy there. And then we are going to move on to the Virgos. All right, I think that was number 2. If not, all right, there we go. All right, Leos, thanks again for watching. Appreciate yous. All righty, Virgos. Hey, Virgo, how's it going? So I'm going to do 3 shuffles for you here, Virgo, and then we'll get into it. Happy solstice to you. And pretty soon it's going to be your birthday. But we're just getting into Cancer season, so we got to enjoy that, of course. Right? Okay, this is for the Virgos here. All right. And I'm going to do one more. All right, Virgo, here we go. Hope you're doing well again. Virgo, I'm going to cut this in 3 for you, and let's get it started. All right, what's been going on in the recent past for the Virgos? Okay, that did want to come out, and it didn't waste any time. All right, you got the King of Pentacles in the recent past. And for some of you, if this isn't you, this could be somebody else around you. It could be a father figure, a boss, or a superior as well. But the King of Pentacles, like, look at his look there. Very confident energy, very stable energy as well. And this is an energy of somebody or something where you've put in the time, you've put in the work to get yourself to this stable ground here of having enough money, having enough material items here, feeling solid in your job, all right? Feeling solid with this other person, if this is another person. And if this is a father figure or an older person or somebody else around you, they respect you. You respect them. You can count on them to offer you a helping hand. And yeah, it's just very nice energy there with the King of Pentacles. Somebody out there could have possibly gotten a raise or gotten a promotion at work as well. So nice energy. And that's Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. So feeling yourself there, Virgos. Doing the work. Putting that work in as well. Somebody working on like a flower shop or something. Yeah, that just came in. Or working on like your gardening. Somebody being really into that as well. Okay, that just came flying in. So I felt the need to share. So let's see what's going on for you right at the present moment, Virgo. Oh. Okay. Oh, all right. Well, we got 2 things going on here. 2 cards came out for you, so let's go with it. All right. You get the Page of Pentacles. That's nice. All right. For somebody out there, it's like your kid is doing really, really well. Maybe they're going to go off to college soon, or they're going to go to like high school, or maybe even like middle school, or it's an important step for them, like in their life, and maybe they're getting their first job, got some sort of offer, won like a prize or a tournament or something. That's really, really nice. And this is for like the parents out there, or if you're a younger person, because the pages are often representative of a younger individual. So the Nine of Swords came out with that, which is a very stressful card. It's like kind of anxiety ridden, not getting any sleep, being worried. I feel as if this is a parent that is very like worried and anxious and about they're excited for their child for the next chapter, but also nervous for them as well. Yeah, making another big step. Yeah, getting a job or going off to college or going into high school, because that can be kind of like a, whoa, I'm going into high school now. That's a big thing. And the parent just worrying, like hoping that they're going to be successful and they're going to do well. But the Page of Pentacles, this representing somebody out there that is watching that this relates to with your child, like they're doing so good. They're doing so good. And you're just worried because you want them to do well. And they're I don't have any kids, but I can imagine just like, I'm losing sleep because this is new for them, and it can be scary and exciting at the same time. But yeah, they're on the right path there with the Page of Pentacles. Now, for those of you that don't have children, this Page of Pentacles, this is very nice. This is being you're going the right direction. And for somebody out there, like a promotion or a job offer or a bonus at your job that you already have now. And the Nine of Swords is still here, and it does still show up. So it's like something really good, a new opportunity, or going on the right path. It could be something different for some of you too, where you're like, oh, is this actually good? Is it the right thing for me to do? That's where some stress and anxiety is coming in, some worry that it's not necessarily going to work out, or maybe you are doing the wrong thing, or if I take this job, is it going to work out for me? But I mean, look at the rainbows and the fairies there. All right. Let me try to get that in there for you. There we go. And again, that's more earth energy for you, Virgo. But that Nine of Swords, it's like kind of like behind the scenes. Like there's still some like worry and some stress and some sleepless nights there. And maybe for some of you having maybe nightmares or night terrors as well. And I'm getting too for whoever this is that, this is about your child or whatever, just maybe some flashbacks of, let's say this child is going into high school. Okay. Like maybe you're getting some flashbacks of something unpleasant that happened to you in high school. So you're worried about them in turn too as well. But on the right path, Virgo, for sure. And I mean, change is hard for a lot of people. Virgos, though, you're mutable. You can usually go with the flow a lot easier than others, but that doesn't mean that the change isn't challenging if there is a change going on here. And for some of you too, it could just be like, I'm just trucking along. I'm just going to keep doing what I've been doing because I came from the King of Pentacles. Now I'm at the Page of Pentacles. So it could be just a branch of what you're already working on, just adding on to that in a good way, being inspired too, wanting to be creative and play as well. And I just got too, for someone like wanting to maybe loosen it up a little bit, you're like, ooh, is that going to come back to bite me in a sense? Like if I do maybe, I don't know, like leave work early or something like that. But because of that Nine of Swords, that worry and stress kind of behind the scenes there. But overall, with the Page of Pentacles, that's very nice energy. And a youthfulness, obviously, because I was talking about the kids, but a youthful energy there. Like, oh, excited about what's next. So let's see what's coming for you in the near future, Virgos. All right, what do we got? Okay, so you got the Emperor. There is a father figure here, or somebody is the father figure, or like is the person in charge here, because you got the Emperor. All right, major arcana card. So it's a big player here. And the Emperor is ruled by Aries, and also the number 4, the fourth card in the tarot, and that's very stable energy. Very, very stable. And in charge. And 2, I'm really getting this parental vibe for somebody out there. Like you're just being protective of your child. Like, you're very protective for their next chapter, their next thing. You obviously want them to succeed. You want them to do well. And, you know, you've raised them, you know, to try to keep doing well or do good. It's kind of like a word salad there, but the Emperor is a protector too. They're in charge. They're sitting on the throne for a reason, because they know what they're doing. They're loyal too, and a fierce protector of their mer children and their realm as well. And sometimes, yes, they have to rule with an iron fist a little bit and kind of be serious about it, you know. You got that trident there. Poseidon's got that trident and knows, you know, how to use it in a good way. But that's solid. And for you, Virgo, this representing you is being in a firm, like having firm footing, all right, and being confident too. And with the Emperor being ruled by Aries are very, it's fast energy too. And they're confident. They go after what they want. They don't think about it extra. They just do. Okay, they do, because they're confident in themselves. And too, Virgo, I want to show you underneath the deck here another major arcana card. So some major shifts here coming for you. You got the Lovers in reversal. Now, this is Gemini energy. Gemini also ruled by Mercury, like you, Virgo. All right. And this is a decision, trying to get that clear. There we go. Now, with the Lovers in reversal, it can indicate like a breakup of sorts, or maybe a decision that didn't necessarily go the way that you wanted. And for some of you, that could be true. Maybe this is a dissolution of a relationship of sorts. But what I'm mainly getting is actually making a choice. You know, you made a choice. For those of you with the you know, a child here, like, okay, I'm going to make a choice not to worry as much and just focus on the good and the success here. Easier said than done, of course, but it's like some having to choose between two things. Then I feel like for Virgos here, you made the right decision, because you trusted your instincts here. You trusted yourself to make it. So even though the Lovers is in reversal underneath the deck, I'm getting like some clarity here. Like, you made a decision, you went with it, and it brought you to the King of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, and the Emperor. And yes, there was a little bit of trepidation, because you got the Nine of Swords under there. Excuse me, some worry and things. Especially if I had to make a choice between, you know, two people, two jobs, whatever it is. But it's like you went down the right path that brought you here to this stability, having somebody around you that's stable, raising a child to where they will be successful going out on their own if they're going to college or getting their job or driver's license or something like that. But I feel like something was like you got something off of your back in a little bit, in a sense. Still kind of there with the Nine of Swords, like worry and stuff, but overall, nice reading, Virgo. Nice. And yeah, for some of you too, there is, if this is not you, the King of Pentacles and the Emperor, there's somebody like, and it could be a man, okay, masculine figure, doesn't necessarily have to be a man, but an older energy that is very supportive of you, very supportive. All right, Virgos, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you have a great solstice and happy early birthday. All right, so I'm going to do 3 shuffles now to clear the energy for the Virgos. Oh, and look at that, Virgo. Your card came up there. The Hermit that rules you. Like, basically like, all right, Virgo, see you later. Okay. Just like the Hermit card, you got to follow the light within you. Go to where everything makes sense. Again, easier said than done. Okay, Virgos, very good. Appreciate you. And now we're on to the Libras, all right? Oh, I spelled Libra wrong. Let me fix that. That is bothering me. All right, I'm going to fix that right now. Oh, wait, no, it is right. Libra. Okay. Sorry, it looked wrong to me. Libra. that font. I was like, wait a minute. All right, so Libras, here we go. What's going on for you here? Happy solstice, Libra, the scale people. And that's kind of fitting too. I'm using the mermaid deck, the scale people. But y'all know what I mean, of course. So, yeah, Libra. I don't know why I thought that was spelled wrong, but all right. Feels like kind of Mercury retrograde, but I can't blame Mercury retrograde on that, so. All right. I'm going to do 2 more shuffles for you, Libra. 1 for each side of the scale. All right. And then I'm going to cut the deck in 3, and then we will get rolling here. Rolling on your reading, on your mini reading. Little minis. All the sides. All right. Libra, here we go. So let's see what's been going on in the recent past for the scale collective. All right, Libras, what's been going on for you here? Ooh, 2 of Swords in reversal. Somebody got this card first too. I think it was Cancers. So if you have Cancer placements, maybe go watch that one. But 2 of Swords in reversal. And this is your energy here, Libra, the air energy. So in the recent past, for some of you, if there was bickering, not getting along with another person, or kind of going between a lot of thoughts running around in your head, that was no longer. There was some clarity. The end of bickering, okay? The end of like sparring between, your thoughts and yourself or another individual here. With the 2 of Swords in reversal, it's the blindfold being removed, all right? Thinking clearly, seeing clearly, and Libras, you want the justice to prevail, all right? Being like a judge in a situation too, kind of putting your foot down in a sense, but in a good way. So it's like, okay, enough of this. We're not doing any of this arguing anymore, sparring anymore. We're not going to do that because we're not getting anywhere. That's what I'm getting here for you. And it's just like, okay, enough is enough. Let's carry on and move forward here. So I like that for you too. And maybe having to be the voice of reason between you having to be a moderator between other people as well. And if this is just for you, it's like, okay, enough is enough here. Okay, I made the decision. I'm moving forward here. It's clear to me now. It's clear to me. And for some of you too, Libras, it could have to do with also opening yourself up, okay? And not, it's like opening your heart chakra as well. Maybe opening yourselves up to another perspective too that you didn't think about before, or this other person. If there was another person here and you were, going back and forth with them, like, oh, okay, they brought a point to you where you're like, I never thought about it that way before, or okay, that's new to me. I'm going to use that and I'm going to apply that for the better good here. But it's communicating clearly, thinking clearly. And yeah, for a lot of you, I'm just getting like, okay, enough is enough here. Whether it's yourself or with another individual, okay, done, swords down. We're moving forward, because it's just I almost feel like it's not even this intense, it's more like the, two people with their hands like this. That's what I'm getting here. And just finally you just, okay, enough of that. Enough. We're not getting anywhere. We're just doing that. Okay, so let's keep going. All right. Now let's see what's going on. Let's keep going. Let's see what's going on for you right now. All right. Yeah, I definitely feel like there was some bickering going on. And I think it was Cancer too that got the 2 of Swords in reversal first. And for some of you too, this could have to do with your kids as well, because you got the 5 of Swords in reversal now, where you are right now. So there's definitely some change afoot happening here. And maybe some people if there were people arguing or bickering, or you had to be the moderator, there's for kids, well, that's not fair. It's just but for you, you're no, I'm the parent, I'm the guardian, I'm the babysitter. Enough's enough. What I say goes. It's tough if you don't like it, but I made the decision. And for those of you that you don't have kids or anything, that doesn't apply. You're okay, Now, maybe I did waste some time, like, or like maybe I did kind of like poke myself or hurt myself a little bit here. Because if you look at the mer child there, they found these swords. They don't know what they are. They started playing with them because they're shiny and fun. Oh no, I hurt myself. But it's not like they're gonna perish from this. You know, it's just like a little, like a little warning sign as well. But yeah, I feel like it's kind of like coming out of the scuffle here, you know, where the dust settles a little bit and you're like, all right, what do I have to deal with here now? But there's change afoot, and I'm just getting like this argument that was happening, and it's just like the dust finally settling from that, where there's still some like uncomfortableness, but okay, we're moving forward. We're gonna move away from that now, and do our best to get away. Especially too, if you think about it in the sense of this card, like, okay, we don't want any blood to get in the water because then the sharks are going to come, right? So I'm getting a lot of like, okay, enough here, enough. And for some of you too, Libra, this could just be mental, you know, or you going through all this inside of you, like going back and forth between something, okay, in the recent past, I'm doing this. Now here you're like, whoa, okay, there's still some things to iron out, but you can iron it out. Dust is going to fall. And all right, now we know where we stand. Now we know where we are. Kind of went through some ups and downs there, but we're moving forward here. Because too, what comes after the Five of Swords is the Six of Swords. And we haven't seen that yet, but the Six of Swords is about transitioning, okay? And oftentimes it can indicate moving away from a situation that was challenging, that was hard, with the Five of Swords. But Five of Swords in reversal. So it's just like shaking it off too, like dusting yourself off as well. I'm getting that. So, all right, let's see what's coming towards you here, Libra, in the near future. What's in the near future? Oh, nice. Look at this. Woo! I like this for you, Libra. All right. You got the Magician. Look at that. Major Arcana card, which are, you know, it's heavier energy, more potent energy. And the Magician, very magical. And going into the solstice, the veil is thinner, magical time for everybody. It's like you got it. You can wave your magic wand any way that you want. Getting creative here, making something happen, using all of the elements here as well. For the Magician, it's making whatever you want. It's manifesting too. And it's very of the as above, so below as well. So below, as above. You wielding your magic wand, your sword as well. Using it to your advantage here. And yes, this there's a lot of manifesting energy too with this. And with the full moon incoming in Capricorn that we have too, full moons usually aren't the best necessarily to manifest because full moons are usually about completions. But once we have the full moon, you know, then we're going to be working towards the next new moon. So it's like getting things ready for the next chapter as well. So this is very potent energy with the Magician. It's just like whatever you put your mind to, Libra, you can do it. You have everything inside of you to make anything happen that you want. You have all the elements at play there. You have the sword, you have the pentacle, you have the cup, and you have the wand. Plus that like the I want to say magic 8-ball, but it's not the magic 8-ball, just the globe. It's like you have the world in your hands there. The sun in your hands, whatever you want to call it. Nice. I like that for you, Libra. Very, very good. And two, yeah, it's like for those of you that are parents that were dealing with like kids or something with this, it's like I am the parent here. What I say goes. All right. And then underneath the deck here, Libra, I want to show you got the 8 of Wands. A lot of communication here. A lot of communication, a lot of messages coming in. A busy time for sure. All right, Libra, I hope you enjoyed that. And I hope you are well. I hope you have a great solstice. And thank you so much for watching, Libras. Appreciate you. All right, the scale people. So I'm going to do the 3 shuffles to clear the Libra energy out of there. Magicians. I like that for you, Libra. All right. So there we go. And on to the Scorpios. All right, Scorpio. Hello, hello. How are you? How are the Scorpios doing? I feel like all of a sudden I have to talk like this. Very mysterious, like, be like the Scorpios. All right, so I cleared the energy out of there with the shuffles from the previous. Do a couple more here for you, Scorp. Thanks again for joining. Happy Solstice, Scorpios. All right, I'm going to do one more, and then I'm going to cut the deck in 3. Oh yeah, okay. All right. Maybe I didn't even need to do that one, but I did it. It's like the cards were ready for you, Scorpio. All right, so Scorpio, here we go. Now, first card is what's been in your recent past. All right. No, that one didn't want to come out. All right, did not want to. Ooh, 9 of Pentacles. There we go. All right, this is Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn energy here for you in the recent past. Trying to get that. There we go. Now, the 9 of Pentacles. This can indicate somebody that is living in the lap of luxury where they're single but they have everything they need. All right, but a feeling of something is a little bit missing here. The 9 of Pentacles is nice energy, and somebody out there could have a very special relationship with birds as well, or a pet bird, or maybe you've been like seeing certain birds that are coming to you, like an eagle, a hawk, a cardinal, blue jay, something like that. They could be not like following you, but showing up wherever you go. They could be maybe their spirit guide for some of you as well. But the 9 of Pentacles, it's stable energy. It is having enough. For some of you too, maybe spending more time in the garden or outside as well. But still a little bit something missing. Like you have everything that you need. You're in a stable place, but there's still just something where you feel left out, or you don't have a relationship, or maybe even though you have a job and it's paying your bills, it doesn't necessarily fulfill you in a complete sense. But overall, the 9 of Pentacles is a nice card, but it's just like there's a little something, just like something missing there, and only you know what that is. So, and I'm getting to it's like somebody living in a really nice house in like a gated community or something, but like you can't really you spend all your time in there where it's nice and it's safe and you have everything you need, but there's more going on in the outside world that you just can't, you're not necessarily privy to all the time. All right. And 2, it's about, are you protecting, trying to say this in a better way, protecting yourself by not venturing out as well? But at the same time, you know that deep down that there's something else out there, but you want to protect yourself because staying in the place that is familiar, that is comfortable as well. Yeah. It's like living in the lap of luxury, but something's missing. Like I have all this space for like friends in a party, but there's no friends in a party. It's just me and the birds potentially. But it's overall it is a solid card. It's a decent card. But it's like for some of you out there too, it's like, what do you want to wish for? What do you make a wish? Make a wish. I don't know, I'm just getting that. Yeah. And it's very close to the 10 of Pentacles. And the 10 of Pentacles was falling off my desk there. The 10 of Pentacles is the tree of life. It's ultimate stability. It's having the friends and family around you as well. And maybe for a Scorpio out there too, there's you want to reach out to somebody, but there's this like a maybe grudge is the wrong word, but a little bit of a grudge going on, or whatever it is that is keeping you back. All right. Anyway, so let's see where you are right now, Scorps. That's been in the recent past. Oh, Three of Pentacles. All right. Very nice. Yeah. All right. This is nice, solid energy. Two people coming together. You reaching out to a friend or this person that you wanted to reach out to, or getting more of your friend circles around you or your community, the like-minded people. And I do feel as if somebody is definitely spending a lot of time gardening. Like gardening is your thing. Definitely your thing with the Three of Pentacles too. And this could be as well for some of you getting together with friends as well, working on something, working on yourself, working on putting yourself out there, you know, taking the step out there, maybe going out of your comfort zone in a sense too, building something as well, building a solid foundation for yourself, doing hard work, putting in the time and energy as well. And the Three of Pentacles can indicate other people as well. Two people coming together, three people coming together to work, to have fun, to spend time. All right, with the Three of Pentacles there, cultivating something that means something to you, that has a solid foundation. I like that, and I'm definitely getting just like somebody really working on their garden. Like you have an amazing garden. It's just like an oasis. And now it's for whoever this is, like you want to have the garden party because things are really starting to pop. You've been putting in all this work, and now with the solstice and for, I guess, where I live, summer, but bringing people in and wanting to share as well. So that's nice. So let's see what's coming towards you, Scorpio, in the near future. What's coming towards the Scorpios? The card came out before I even had a chance to say it. All right, you got the Ace of Swords. Look at this. A new beginning. The aces always indicate a new beginning here. And like discovering something, like a new friendship or a new relationship potentially for some of you, a new idea, thinking clearly as well, speaking your mind too. Like for some of you in the recent past with the Nine of Pentacles, like thinking about a friend or somebody you wanted to reach out to because there was a little bit of like, you have all this stuff, but you want to share it with somebody, or you're feeling a little bit lonely, working on it. And now the Ace of Swords coming towards you in the near future. This is like the light bulb moment too, and your crown chakra just really being ignited there as well. That's very, very nice, Scorpio. Very nice. And clear-cut communication too. No secrets. Or if maybe there is a secret, you telling it, but now is the right time to tell that. But yeah, that's very good. Again, the aces are always an indicator of something new. And with the swords there, it could be mental or just literally speaking your truth, new idea, or just light bulb moment, like, aha, yes, light came on. Okay, it all makes sense now. I know what I need to do. And underneath the deck, we're in Cancer season, and look at that. You got the Cancer card, the Chariot. Very nice. And it's a major arcana card there, which is a little bit more potent energy, all right? And it's like you're strapping your seahorse there because you know where you're going. You're steering your future here, all right? And for some of you too, this could indicate traveling for you. Traveling, going on a trip. And for some of you too, inviting people in, like movement going on where you are. And for some of you too that were, okay, I want to go out now. I've been kind of cooped up here in my garden or at my house or whatever I'm doing now. Well, let me go out on an adventure here. But you're steering the way. You're driving the ship, right? You're driving the seahorse there. You're getting ready. There we go. There we go. Nice. And all right. Whatever. Not important. I was just going to say, it's just, you could have a Cancer placement. This could be a Cancer placement as well. And I didn't want to, and I said maybe it wasn't important just because we're in Cancer season. But, I mean, the Cancer card showed up for a reason. So, or two, for some of you, this could indicate like you reaching out to your mom mother figure as well, going to visit them, inviting them to your home, something like that. But it's nice. You're steering the way, okay? You're driving the chariot, okay? You got the reins in your hands. All right, you're controlling the situation, Scorpio. Maybe. There we go. One last shot for you, Scorps. All right, very good. I hope you enjoyed your mini reading, Scorpio, and I hope you are doing great. And if you're not doing great, I hope things get better for you. All right. Thank you for watching, Scorpio. Appreciate it, and happy solstice. And happy Cancer season. All right, one more to clear the Scorpio energy out of there. All right, there we go. So from Scorpio, we now go to the Sagittarians. All right, Sagittarius, how you doing? Happy solstice to you. Happy Cancer season, Sag. All right, let's do a couple shuffles for the archers out there, the centaurs, the silly Sages. All right. Do one more. All right, and then just do a couple little shuffles here. Maybe a couple little more. All right. Then maybe one or two more shuffles for you, Sag. Kind of what we're feeling. Maybe one more. And let's do one more. And then we'll cut the deck in 3. And we'll get going on your reading, Sag. All right. Okay. Sagittarius, here we go. First card we need for you is what's been in the recent past, all right? Ooh, you got a toughie here, Sag, but it's in the better position. So you got the 3 of Swords in the recent past here. This is a healing, okay? This is coming out of, for some of you, you could have been dealing with a breakup, a loss, even before this, but this is making peace with it. It's the pain is still lingering there, the gut punch, the sorrow, the sadness. But when the 3 of Swords is in reversed here, it's like, okay, there was stormy weather and it was cloudy, and now things are starting to, the clouds are starting to part, rather. You can see the sun poking through those clouds again. It's not so dark and gloomy anymore. It's like hope is on the horizon here, that things are getting better here. Okay. Yeah, definitely going through a loss, losing somebody, again, a breakup, receiving some news that you weren't ready for, as well, but making peace with that, as hard as that is too. And especially the 3 of Swords, it's like a whoa, like a knock you back off of your feet here situation. But it's acceptance, healing from that, realizing that it's not gonna always be you're not always gonna be feeling that way, or things aren't always gonna be like that terrible, or yeah, I was gonna say that shitty, but kind of feeling that shitty in a sense, but hope on the horizon there. And it's like healing wounds as well too. Somebody healing their heart as well after a tough breakup there, a love relationship, breakup with a friend, with a familiar situation, whatever that is, some sort of loss there. But again, the clouds parting where you're like, oh my gosh, the sun, it's there. It doesn't always have to be doom and gloom. Making it out of there, all right? On the up and up. So let's see where you are right now, Sag. All right, where did that bring you? Where did that 3 of Swords bring you? All right, it brought you to the 2 of Pentacles here. All right, and then you got the next one that's coming for you in the near future, but it's face down still. So I'm going to leave it face down, all right? And then we'll see what it is. I feel like they came out on their own. I feel like that's not a part of this one. So where you are right now, you have the 2 of Pentacles. So, okay, it's like there's healing. Okay, there's hope. Now I got a lot going on here. I'm juggling a lot here. I'm trying to balance a lot. And there could be, for some of you too, you're juggling so much where it's just like, okay, ooh, it's getting too hard. Like things are going to start to fall down. It could be a need to drop something or someone. Possibly here for somebody too, there could still be, if this was a relationship, the Three of Swords in the past, the breakup. If it wasn't your decision, it happened to you. There's still some lingering feelings there, like maybe they're gonna come back, or maybe it's not completely over yet. It's a needing to drop something or someone because it's too much. So then you can focus, kind of laser in on one thing. And for others of you too, it's kind of just diving into doing all sorts of stuff, to busy yourself here, to keep yourself busy, to keep yourself occupied, and juggling a lot, but doing it as gracefully as possible. Because if you look at the rabbit there, right, the rabbit has one of the pentacles on their foot, another on their ear, all while balancing on a fish. And the merkids that are watching, they're totally enthralled. And for some of you too, this is like a performer going back out on the road or something, getting back into the swing of things as well. I'm getting for somebody, if somebody out there watching is an actual, like a juggler, like a clowning, like theatrics too, getting out and doing kind of what you love again. And I'm getting for like somebody that this Three of Swords moment, it's like it needs to happen. Everything needs to happen for whatever reason in our lives, right? But it needed to happen because there was too much time and energy being focused into this other person, where now you can focus on you again, like, and live your life instead of like living for another person. Or putting all your time and energy for another person, you can get back to like you again. I hope that makes sense for somebody out there, because I was getting that. But juggling a lot, and then again for some of you, Sag, there could be something or somebody that you're just like, okay, I really need to like drop that and not put my time and energy into that. All right, and a choice between two things as well with the twos. All right, so now what's coming towards you in the near future? And sorry if you can hear a squeaky toy, that is my dog playing with her toys. So sorry about that. Yeah, she's got a little toy there. It's very cute, in my opinion, but sorry about the squeaky. So in the near future, you got the Four of Pentacles here. All right, from the Two of Pentacles to the Four of Pentacles. All right, so the Four is stable, yes. But Sag, do you want to stay where you are? Okay. Do you want to keep sitting on the rock here and combing your hair? Or do you want to dive into the water there and see where the current takes you? Are you comfy where you are right now? Or are you kind of itching to, yeah, it's kind of comfortable, but I'm kind of getting a little antsy here. All right. And for some of you, there could be an offer for you that maybe you don't notice because you're, oh, okay, this is very nice over here. I have my Two Pentacles, and then there's this fish over here. Like, oh, what's over here though? Maybe looking a different direction as well. So it's all up to you, Sag. Do you want to stay and keep doing what you're doing with where you are right now, or do you maybe want to venture out into the next thing and take a leap in the water and do the next thing? And it's all up to you, because with the Four of Pentacles, with the mermaid sitting there, they're content. She's content sitting there combing her hair, but also it's as if she's looking off into the distance, like, oh, look at what else is out there though. And that waterfall behind her, like, where's that water running? I want to go dive in there and see. But it's all up to you as well. Okay. But I want to show you, Sag, what's underneath the deck here, the undercurrent of the reading. And we have the full moon upcoming in Capricorn as well. So it's the Eight of Cups here, which is Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces energy. And look at that full moon in the background there. I do get a sense that for the majority of you, you are going to move forward. And you're fire signs too, you're adventurers. Usually want to go off into where the next adventure awaits or where your horse hooves take you. Okay, the centaur legs take you. And with the Eight of Cups underneath, it's leaving something or somebody behind that has been around for a while, or something you've been doing for a while, because you've accumulated all of these cups, right? Or the mer person walking away from the human, where they had a good relationship, but the mer person knows their place is in the sea. All right, so they had fun, but it's not for the long term. All right, so it's walking away and leaving something behind, but to go off into the next thing. All right? And I've said this a lot in the readings today with all the signs. It's easier said than done, of course, but you'll know. It's leaving something or somebody behind that's been a constant and been a stable force in your life for a while. But does it serve you anymore? Again, only you'll know that. All right, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for watching, Sag. I hope you enjoyed that. And happy solstice to you. And I appreciate you being here very much. Thank you, thank you. So I'm going to do 3 shuffles to clear the Sagittarian energy out of there. All right. The Saggies. The sassy Sages. All right. Oh, okay. There we go. And from the Sagittarians, we move on to the Capricorns. Capricorn, hello, hello. How are you? We got the full moon in Capricorn upcoming. All right. And Cancer season, your opposite sign, Capricorn. Happy solstice to you, and happy Capricorn full moon upcoming as well. So what's going on for the Capricorns? The Cappies, the sea goats. All right, the greatest of all time. Goats, right? All right, Capricorn. Okay, 2 more shuffles, and then I'm going to cut the deck in 3, and we will see what's going on for you, Capricorn. Again, appreciate you being here. All right, feel like I was holding my shoulders way up like that. All right, 1 more for Caps. 1 more for the Capricorns. All right, there we go. So, Capricorn, cutting the deck in 3, and then we'll see what's going on for you. All right, what's been in the recent past for the Capricorns? All right, Capricorn. Ooh, that took like no time. All right. This card has come up first for, I'm pretty sure it was Cancer and Libra or Virgo. Go back and watch, please. Especially if you have one of those signs. But this is the 3rd time that the Two of Swords, this was Libra. I think it was Libra and Cancer, okay? That this also came out in reverse, the very first card. So Capricorn, if you have any of those placements, or for people around you or those, I highly encourage you to go back and watch those readings. But the Two of Swords here for you, Capricorn. In the recent past, air energy, a dropping of the swords, okay? Enough is enough. If you were sparring with yourself, sparring with another individual here, bickering, going back and forth as well, that was no longer. It's just like, okay, enough's enough. And Capricorn too, it's just for you too, it's just like, okay, we're not getting anything accomplished here. I'm not getting anything accomplished by bickering or going back and forth or not making a decision. So I'm gonna make a decision, stop the bickering if there was some, and move forward here. It's seeing clearly, thinking clearly, making a firm decision and going with it as well in the recent past there with the Two of Swords. And yeah, again, Libra had that one in the same spot, and I'm pretty sure Cancer. I think Cancer as well. So, all right. So Capricorns, where are you right now? Where are you right now? All right. Where did that Two of Swords in reversal lead you? I thought one was peeking out. The Mermaid Tarot deck too, that whenever I use it, it's kind of like a mermaid too. Like where you're like, wait, did I just see a mermaid? And then you look back and they're not there. Like they're tricky, they're feisty. They got their own personality, but I like it. All right. So I thought there was a card popping out for you, but they're peeking out, but there was not. So Capricorn, where are you right now at present? Ah, okay. Interesting, Capricorn. It's like, okay, you made this decision, and now all of a sudden you're like, wait, was that the right decision? What? No, I don't know if I want to do that. Because you got the Hangman in reversal. And this is a major arcana card here. And for some of you, Capricorn, you maybe made some sort of like sacrifice in a situation or put yourself out there or made this decision and you're just like, oh, dang. Like that wasn't useful. That didn't do me any good. And from the recent past with the Two of Swords where you're like, okay, I'm making this decision, I'm going with it. And now you're questioning yourself. You're like, ooh, wait a second here. Ooh, what did I do? Ooh, why did I do that? You're kind of you're in limbo a little bit here too. And with the Capricorn full moon upcoming too, the full moons always reveal and something will come to completion. So that will bring you clarity. I mean, it will for all of us, but right now it's like very weary. Like, oh no, what did I get myself into? Like I made this decision and I thought it was the right one. And now I feel like I'm getting slapped on the hand or the door is slamming me in the face. It kind of sounds like Saturn, your ruling planet a little bit too. But you get doors slammed in your face and Saturn halts because it's not necessarily the right way. Maybe you just need to redirect a little bit. It doesn't necessarily mean the idea was bad or what you wanted to go through, but maybe there's just a little reassessing that needs to happen right now. Like you got caught up in something or, okay, I'm doing this and oh man, like what did I now, like the reality of the situation is kind of like hitting you like, oh no, what did I do? But you can get yourself out of this. You can. And for some too, it could just be, the full moon causing fuzziness too, and a little bit of confusion. All right. And for some of you too, like doing something that was like, oh, that didn't do me any good, like an unnecessary sacrifice in a situation. And it doesn't have to be like sacrificing, but hopefully you get what I mean. Like putting yourself out there, for somebody or helping somebody at work only for them to take the credit, for example, where you still helped and you did the work and it got done, but then you're like, okay, like I'm just chopped liver, I guess. And there's some confusion here as well with the hang person in reversal. And just like, I'm just getting this like from you Capricorn, like, oh dang, like, what did I do? Like, I got myself here, like, and feeling as if you're always gonna be stuck where you are right now, but I never stuck, right? It's always, things are always moving, even though it doesn't necessarily feel that way. All right, there we go. And if you notice too, the mer person, yes, they got caught in the net, right? But they're not struggling. They're not, okay. They're just, all right, we're going to ride this out. We're going to see what happens. And it's like, if you're the mer person in the net, you're sitting over there, all right, you're watching whoever caught you in the net. Oh, they're taking a knife to cut this net. You're just like waiting for the opportunity where you can jump back into the sea. Okay. And on to the next thing here. It's being in this like suspension limbo right now, which can be uncomfortable, especially Capricorns. You're the cardinal signs. You initiate the action. You're the leader. So when you can't necessarily do that, feeling a little bit restrictive here, that's Saturn energy coming through. But Saturn rewards the patience and the hard work as well. So let's see what's coming towards you, Capricorn. What's coming towards the Capricorns? All right. Transformation. You got two cards here that came out here for you. You got Scorpio. All right. You got the Death card. There is a transformation coming for you, Cap. And that makes sense too. Being in Cancer season, you're opposite, and with the Capricorn full moon. So sorry if you hear squeaking, it's my dog. She's got her toys. So sorry about that. All right. Let me try to get that in there for you. I feel like half the time I'm just trying to get these into focus here for you. There we go. Maybe Please, come on, work with me here. There we go. All right, transformation coming through. Some Pluto energy too, as well. A death and a rebirth. And this doesn't have to mean like literal death, Capricorn, either. It's just the ending of a situation that isn't working for you anymore. And it is very transformative, but that can be really hard, right? To completely transform yourself, right? And you got 2 major arcana cards there, so it's very potent energy. And the other card that came with the death card too, Capricorn, is the 8 of Cups. So look at that full moon back there. And this is leaving something behind, walking away from something that no longer serves you as well. And something that has been stable, or something you've built, you've accumulated all these cups here, right? But it's leaving that behind, which is hard to do. And going through that death and rebirth, the death card, that is very challenging as well. But like the mer person going towards the sea, leaving the human there, the sea is where they belong. Okay, where they had a good time on land with this individual, with this person sleeping, but they're walking away, leaving that person behind to go back to the sea. All right. And I've been saying this pretty much throughout all the readings. It's easier said than done, but in the grand scheme of things, you know that it's best because you're not going to waste time on something that doesn't serve you anymore. It'll serve a purpose. And look at what's underneath the deck for you, Capricorn. You got the World card. This is completion. And look at how the world also looks like the earth also looks like the moon as well. This is things coming full circle here for you. Like, I feel too for a lot of you right now, you're like, crap, did I make the right decision? I just am in this like limbo space right now and I don't know what's coming. And it's a change, but for the good. Some of you could be traveling or moving too, as well, leaving your home behind where you grew up. But it's gonna bring you that full circle moment, like, this is what it was all about here with the World card. That's very, very nice. And I also feel like it's very, very fitting, Capricorn, because of the full moon in Capricorn that we have coming here. So, yeah, things might be a little iffy and they might continue to be challenging too. But in the grand scheme of things, it's the right decision. And you're going to know too. You're going to know, Capricorn. All right? Okay, Capricorn, I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. All righty. So, I'm going to shuffle the energy out of there, do a couple shuffles, and then we're going to go on to your sister Saturn sign, Capricorn, Aquarius, also ruled by Saturn. All right. Okay, Capricorns. I also just saw the tower there for you, which is, things crumbling down, especially with that death card. It's like, things, it's also like for Capricorn too, it's, that death card, it's like it can be like the phoenix rising from the ashes here too, as well. Like feeling like you got stuck in that net, but only to realize, hey, I see somebody coming to cut this net and I'm going to swim off. All right. So hope you enjoyed that, Capricorn. All right, Aquarius, how you doing? The water bearers. Happy solstice, Aquarius. Appreciate you being here. I'm going to do some shuffles for you. Get in the water bearer vibe. All right. If you hear squeaking, it's my dog. She's playing with her toys. So, all right. If you hear some squeaking, that's what it is. All right. What is going on for Aquarius? All right. Oh, okay. This is the last shuffle, Aquarius. And then I'm going to cut the deck in 3, and we'll see what's going on here for you. Okay. Aquarius, here we go. What's been going on in the recent past here for you? I'm laughing, Aquarius, not at you, but at the card that came out. You got the 2 of Swords in reversal. This is either the 4th or 5th time that this card has come out reversed in the first position here. I'm pretty sure it also came up for Cancer, Libra, and I think it was was it just Capricorn? Oh my gosh, but this has been a popular, I'm not going to, it's been coming out a lot. Okay, Aquarius? So, man, that's crazy. All right. So, Two of Swords in reversal, Aquarius, this is your energy here. And this just goes for the collective too, just the blindfold being lifted, thinking clearly in the recent past here. Like, whoa, okay, this is the decision that I want to make. If you were fighting or bickering with another individual, or if people were doing that around you, is like enough is enough of that. We're not getting anywhere by doing that. So let's drop the swords and move forward. Okay. And seeing clearly, mental clarity as well, and making a decision too. Making a decision. Like, and it could just be where I'm not going back and forth. And for you, Aquarius, to just like, okay, I'm not even gonna waste my time responding to that. Like hearing something or getting a message, and you're just like, I'm not even gonna bother responding to it. My response is no response, and I'm moving forward now. So, all right. But yeah, that's for a lot of people too. It's for a lot. And I think it's like the 4th time that that's come up. So anyway, interesting. And there's the theme there. So Aquarius, let's see where you are right now. Okay, where are you right now? Ooh, yeah. Aquarius, you're like, I'm not going to waste my time. I'm not even going to respond to that nonsense in the recent past because I am on to the next thing. Because look at this. You got the Ace of Wands. Woo! We like that. Woo! Look at that. It's like, this is my next idea. And Aquarians too, you're very new wave. You're usually ahead of the curve too. And your ideas, your ways of thinking, you take the esoteric approach usually as well. You follow the beat of your own drum and you're like, whoa, I got this idea. I feel inspired again. I feel creative. I feel ignited. It's the flame within you here, being excited. And the aces are always the start of something new. And it's like, too, it's just like from icy to hot too, just the stark opposite, just the colors and the energy of that. And it's like, too, at least where I live, it's going to be summer, right? So you're like, whoa, summertime, let's get going, or whatever it is, even, whatever season it is, just like, I feel ignited. I feel alive again. I feel passionate about this. All right. It could be a project. It could just be your vibe, your energy. Like, all right, I'm ready to go. I'm confident in myself. I'm going to do my thing here. And for some of you, I do feel like it's just this like, whoa, you got this like inspiration and this idea. And you're like, I am going with this. I want to grab this torch and see where it takes me because it is way too exciting to not grab it and not go with it. All right. That's nice. Okay. I even feel like I'm getting some of that energy from that card from you guys, Aquarius. All right. I like that a lot. Just like, and seriously, just a stark difference from the Two of Swords too. Like, ooh, I feel excited. Yeah. Passion project here for some of you as well. So let's see what's coming towards you, Aquarius. What's in the near future? All right. You got the Wheel of Fortune. It's in reversal. So the wheel's always turning, okay, Aquarius? The wheel is always turning. So it's, you don't have to be necessarily concerned that it's in reversal. This could just indicate a delay, the completion, a delay in things, all right? And maybe, okay, you're so excited about this idea, about this passion project, whatever this is for you. And then for some reason in the near future, it's like not moving as quickly as you want, per se. Or, like you got like gung-ho about it, so excited. And then now it's the time where like, okay, things are a little bit slower now, like the grind. Like, okay, I had this idea and it's great. Now I got to put the work in and, do the daily grind, the thing, make it happen, get the wheels cranking here. So eventually this turns from upside down to upright here. All right. And it's Jupiter energy too with the Wheel of Fortune. And it is the number 10 and the 10s are completion. We have the full moon coming up here too. So there just could be a delay. So you just got to just practice your pace. Practice your patience. Okay. And being ruled by Saturn, Aquarius. I go with traditional planetary rulerships. So Saturn rules Aquarius, but also Uranus is in there too. So it's like Uranus is this, unpredictable energy, funky energy. And then Saturn's just like, okay, we got to do tried and true. It's a little bit slower. So it's like those two energies mixing a little bit. I feel like with the Wheel of Fortune, you're like, yay, exciting. I know this is going to work. Let's get going. Woo, this is something different. And Saturn's like, okay, yeah, but it takes time. Okay. Rome wasn't built in a day. So they say, right? That's kind of the energy that I'm getting for that. So don't let any sort of like delays discourage you from this amazing energy that you feel right now. Okay. And I want to show you too, Aquarius. Look at what's underneath the deck for you. You got the page of Wands. It's like, I just like spit everywhere. So excited. It's like you with this wand here. You're like, okay, I know this is the right thing. Yeah, there might be a little bit of delays. Things might not come as fast as I was expecting, but that doesn't mean that I'm not going to do it. And the Page of Wands too, it can indicate a fresh idea, a new idea, a younger person, but I'm just getting like a new, fresh way of going about things. But for some of you out there where this does apply to, if you have kids, and maybe you have a Aquarius child, like, yeah, they're on the right track here. They feel inspired. They feel creative. It's a new energy, like a new dawn is here. There's a rainbow out there, and I want to go run and grab it. So very nice energy. And the Page of Wands is a lucky card too. So even though the Wheel of Fortune is in reversal, okay, my luck's maybe not on my side. I gotta wait a little bit. In the grand scheme of things, being rewarded here. I really like these two paired together too. It's just like underneath it all, yeah, you grab that one and you're gonna see what you can make out of it here. Nice, Aquarius. I hope you enjoyed that. That was a great reading. All right. Thank you so much for watching, Aquarius. I appreciate you. I hope you have a great solstice. All right. And hopefully we will see you next time. All right. Thanks again for watching, Aquarius. One more shuffle to clear the energy out of there for the Aquarians. All right. So now let us move on to our Pisces friends. All right. Pisces, how you doing? Thanks so much for joining, Pisces. Happy solstice to you. Do a little shuffle here for you. And we'll see what's going on with the dual fish community. All right. The Pisces. Okay. And in Cancer season too, Pisces, fellow water sign. So hopefully you can get some nice energy from the Cancer season as well. Okay, I'm going to do 2 more shuffles for you, Pisces. There we go. And 1 more. All right. And then I'm going to cut the deck in 3, and we'll get it going. All right. Here we go. So Pisces, what's been going on in the recent past for you? That's the first one that we need. All right, so you got the Page of Swords in reversal. Now, this is air energy, Pisces. This is Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. For some of you out there too, this could indicate a child, because pages can indicate children or younger people. And of course, this can be you. But the Page of Swords in reversal is like if it's a child, or it's a child that's misbehaving, like not listening, maybe getting into trouble, some lying, some spying going on here too. And if this is you too, all of those things could indicate yourself too. Sorry if you hear squeaking and stuff. My dog's just playing with her toys over there. So if you hear that, just a heads up. And for some of you too, just like a lack of creativity, a lack of inspiration, communication isn't clear, feeling as if maybe you don't have enough energy to kind of go out and accomplish your tasks, feeling as if too everything that is coming at you is an obstacle, Pisces, as well. And so that can be tough too. And it just, maybe some confusion for some of you too. Just, yeah, again, not thinking clearly as well too. And yeah, some lying and spying going on there. And maybe you're doing that too. But you could have your reasons. Hold on. Sorry, Pisces. Oh, please don't eat that. Please don't eat that. Sorry. Okay. My dog just started chewing and eating one of her it's actually a little fox toy here, if you want to see. So sorry about that, Pisces, but can't have her eating that. All right. Thank you for bearing with me. Appreciate you. Okay. So yeah. And again, if they're spying or something going on, like you've got your reasons. Okay. You got your reasons, but yeah. And I feel like, for somebody out there, like, if you have like a teenager or like a younger child, like I said, just them just like not listening to you and misbehaving as well. And, for some of you too, you possibly could have gotten a message that you didn't want to hear, or that you weren't ready for, or that really just kind of like, ouch, that hurt a little bit. Okay. So let's see where you are right now, Pisces. Ooh, yeah, I definitely feel like there's a child dynamic here. For a lot of you going on, like, and it's just because you got the Queen of Swords in reversal here. Just for those of you where this is like a parent-child situation, just being so frustrated, them not listening to you. And now it's like you have to maybe get a little bit more stern. Or maybe some of you got into a fight, like a blowout too, where you just like with your teenager or your child, where again, they just are not listening. They're not like taking your advice. So that sharp tongue had to come out. You just really had to put them in your place, and you're not happy about it, but it's just like, enough. You're not listening to me at all. And it's starting to piss me off, with the Queen of Swords in reversal here. There could have been a loss of someone, as well here with the Queen of Swords in reversal. It's very icy communication too, and somebody being upset at themselves, upset at the world, with their situation. It's not fair, what's happening here with the Queen of Swords in reversal, because the Queen of Swords in reversal can be very, very, very icy, very much so. It can indicate a loss. It can indicate potentially for somebody here a miscarriage, loss of a child here, a loss of a spouse too, with the Queen of Swords in reversal, and just not feeling in a place too for a lot of you where you're not being heard. Or it's like anything you say, it's not the right way, or it's not the right thing, or it's just, for a lot of you, I feel like you're feeling kind of crabby right now, and you've got your reasons. They're just not feeling happy, and scorned too, as well. Yeah. And just, yeah. For a lot of you too, just, you can't communicate clearly, can't write anything down, can't type anything. It's just kind of like everything's against me. Every door that I go to slams in my face. And yeah, and the sharp tongue and somebody too having to put somebody in their place as well. But there is loss here as well too. Mm-hmm. And if there was like a miscarriage or loss of a child, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's tough. That's some tough energy there, Pisces. It's tough. Okay. So let's see what's coming for you in the near future. Okay. All right. And for those of you too, this could be maybe you getting an earful from your mom. Okay. Or your mother figure, or your superior, or your boss, like getting picked on in a sense too. So let's see what's coming towards you, Pisces. All right. You got some different energy here coming towards you. The Nine of Pentacles. I do still feel as if, though, for a lot of you, even with this Nine of Pentacles, it is a better energy here. I still feel as if for a lot of you, you feel like you're very alone. Like you maybe you have a place to live, you have food, you know, shelter, but something's missing. Feeling empty, feeling alone, lonely as well. With the nine of Pentacles, and keeping things that are going well for you and your hopes and dreams for the future, keeping them very, very close as well with the Nine of Pentacles. And for some of you too, you could have a very special relationship with animals, and in particular birds too, is associated with the Nine of Pentacles. And it is a lot more stable energy and solid energy, but still as if there's something missing. And again, even though you do have shelter or food or whatever it is, you still feel at a loss. Or for somebody too that has a scorned relationship with a partner or with a child, just feeling like, man, like they're still here, but our relationship is going through something right now where I don't have them. Or for somebody here, like you can't rely on your mother figure right now or your mom because you're bickering or not getting along. So even though for some of you too, you're physically fine, it's just you still feel there's some emptiness there in a way. And the Nine of Pentacles is very close to the Ten of Pentacles. And the Ten of Pentacles is the tree of life. It's being surrounded by your friends and your family and that support, having a firm foundation that has been built over time. So it's close, but it's still not there as well. Okay. And, yeah, it's tough, Pisces. There's some heavy energy here for you right now. Yeah. And underneath the deck, I want to show you, you got the Five of Pentacles. So there is a loss here going on, and different for everybody, different for each Pisces, of course, but a loss and some sadness here with the Five of Pentacles underneath the deck. Okay. And feeling alone and lonely, and like you don't have anybody or anything. But the good part about that though is, you know, if the figure here that is just like, they look like they're suffering, if they just look up, they could see the mer person that is standing there offering them those lovely pentacles there. Hard to do that because when you're feeling down and out, you just like, it's hard to get out of that. It's hard to shake that. And especially for a loss, whatever it was, grieving, mourning too, as well. That's hard to come out of, and everybody's got their own time, right? But I want to show you what's underneath the Five of Pentacles. Pisces, you did get the World. So there's a rhyme and reason to this. There is some sort of completion and things coming full circle here. And a realization for some of you too, hopefully, as well, with all of this muck that you've been going through, the sadness, the sorrow, the loss, like realizing that there was a reason for this, things coming full circle at their own time. And we do have the Capricorn full moon coming up as well too. So hang in there, Pisces. Okay. All right. That's tough, but hang in there. All right. Sending you the good energy. All right. So I appreciate you watching, Pisces, and things don't ever stay the same for long. So here's to things getting better, Pisces. All right. And I hope you enjoyed that reading, and I hope it brought you some clarity, confirmation. I hope it brought you whatever it is that you came for the reading. Okay. So I'm here for you, Pisces. Okay. Sending you the good energy. All right. So appreciate you, Pisces, the dual fishies. Okay. So hang in there. All right. Okay. Did some shuffles to clear the Piscean energy out of there. And we are going to be moving on to the Aries, the Ram Collective. Aries, how you doing? Thank you so much for joining. Appreciate you being here. Happy solstice to you and happy Cancer season as well. Your fellow cardinal sign as well with the Cancers. All right, Aries, what's going on here for you? What is going on for the Ramily? One of my friends says that, Aries, I'll just tell you, I guess one of my friends is a LA Rams fan for football, American football, and they call themselves the Ramily. So I think that's kind of funny. All right. I'll have to tell him that I'm stealing it a little bit. I'm not stealing it, but I feel like it's fitting. Okay, the Ramily. All right. Okay, Aries, what's going on here for you? I'm going to do one more shuffle here for you. And then I'm going to cut the deck in 3, and we'll get rolling on your reading and see what's going on for you. All right. What's going on for the Aries here? Okay, let's see what's been in the recent past here for you, Aries. That didn't take long. Okay, the 9 of Swords. This is a toughie, but you can get through it, Aries. Y'all are tough, okay? And this is in the recent past as well. So this is Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra energy. Mental energy here. And with the 9 of Swords, is a stressful one. Okay, I'm not going to lie, not going to sugarcoat it. It's stress, anxiety. For some of you in the recent past here, you could have been up all night, not getting any sleep at all. Just worry, stress, just mental fog, like a mental breakdown here for some of you. And I think I might have already said this, like not nightmares, but like night terrors, where it's just another level of like stress and anxiety here. And just like, when is this going to end? I'm tired. I'm exhausted here. Sleepless nights because of worry about your financial situation, about your kids, about you, about your health, whatever it is for you. Just not getting a chance to rest and relax and recuperate here. This is like it's very tense energy, very, very tense. And if you're not sleeping too, being tired. And that could potentially have led you to being crabby, maybe popping off too as well. And Mars, your ruling planet, had been in Aries, and now it's in Taurus. It doesn't feel as comfortable there. So it's just could have been like an energy shift too, where it's like, oh, okay, Mars is in your sign. It's in Aries. It does well there. Like all this motivation, getting stuff done, feeling your vibe, feeling your energy, and then just like, whoa. Like, what's happening here? Just, yeah, it's very comfortable. Okay, not comfy feeling there. And yeah, just sleepless nights and being stressed out and worried. So where are you at right now, Aries? Okay, where are you at right now? Ooh, boy, tough. It continues, Aries. It continues. You got two more cards. You got 2 cards here. So we're going to look at them both, but this is a stressful time, Aries. Stressful time for you. Oh, man. I feel like, too, since Mars went into Taurus, just like a complete opposite, like a shift for you. Because you got the 3 of Swords and you got the Page of Swords in reversal. This can definitely indicate a breakup, a loss, a loss of a child here. And if not like a physical loss, like just them moving away, or they're moving away from home, or they don't talk to you as much anymore, because with the pages too, that can indicate younger people. But just overall, a gut punch right here, really going through it. For some of you too, you could have been betrayed, and you could have been lied to as well. People could be spying on you, could be lying about you, mistruths being spread about you as well. And potentially this could maybe be you. Maybe you're the one that's doing this because you feel they're not like spiteful in a sense, where maybe you need to get back at somebody or something. But the 3 of Swords is very painful. It's just loss, not feeling well, feeling exhausted, and with the Page of Swords there, just feeling like you don't have enough energy to go out and even go about your day. There's too many obstacles. It's just like you don't have enough energy to even like put up a fight or anything like that, and just complete like this, oh man. And yeah, for some of it, possibly if you're in a relationship with a younger person, they were not truthful with you. You found out that, yeah, that you were being lied to, that it was all a farce, and or you got broke up with. It just, yeah, oh man, that's tough, Aries. Tough, 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 tough. And just, yeah, for somebody too, just a complete mental breakdown. Just, oh man, you just can't even think clearly. It's like can't even get a moment of zen at all. Just like you can't even get a moment to try to gather yourself and collect yourself. Just a complete like, whew. Just, oh man, you're going through the ringer here, Aries, for sure. And I didn't get the same cards, but I got similar vibe from the Pisces reading too. So if you have Pisces placements, or if you're dealing with a Pisces, perhaps maybe go watch their reading as well. But it's just, and for somebody out there too, it's like there was maybe something really nasty said about you or to you, and it just really hurt you, really hurt. Yeah, these are tough ones, Aries. This is some tough energy happening here. Okay. Not gonna sugarcoat it. Okay. So let's see what's coming towards you though, Aries. Okay. They don't stay the same forever. So let's see what's coming towards you in the near future. Nope, not yet. Okay. All right. What's coming towards the Aries? What do you got? Ooh, man. It continues. Some of you could have self-sabotaged in a situation. And yeah, maybe I feel as if for one of you or a couple of you, you were hurt and you're pissed. So you're like, I got hurt and you pissed me off, so I'm gonna do the same thing to you. All right? Because you got the Ace of Swords in reversal. And for some of you out there, you could have predominant placements in an air sign as well, or you could be dealing with an air sign because you got the Ace of Swords in reversal. Like I said, potential for self-sabotage, okay, getting yourself to even a stickier situation in the near future, not thinking clearly, just get mental fog here. Like picking up a sword and wanting to do something, start something with it, but instead you turn it on yourself on accident, or, it just not thinking clearly, not communicating clearly in the way that you want to either with the Ace of Swords. And something too, a relationship or something started that it's not going anywhere. And for somebody too, it's just like you can't get over that hurt and so mad and angry about it. And I'm just getting for somebody too, like you were gossiped about, somebody was spying on you, lying about you, being mean to you, and just that's tough, Aries. Very tough, very, very much so. Okay. Things don't always stay the same, but you're going through it, and you just can't even think clearly because of the fatigue, the stress, the anxiety, the hurt that is happening here as well. And for some of you too, it's just like almost as if like you can't even believe that this has happened, or that this person did this or said this about you, or spreading these rumors or lies or gossip about you. And for somebody dealing with their child too, just like they will not listen, like you can't get along, like you can't find the common ground here. It's just a complete communication breakdown here with the Nine of Swords, the Three of Swords, Page of Swords in reverse, and the Ace of Swords in reversal. But I want to show you what's underneath the card, Aries, or excuse me, underneath the card. Underneath the deck here, okay, you did get the King of Cups underneath the deck, okay? And this is Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces energy. This can indicate you. This can indicate somebody else around you, a father figure, okay, potentially. And for somebody, if it's, you know, one parent not getting along with the child, the other parent has to come in and kind of help mediate the situation here. All right, because the King of Cups underneath it all, it's a very emotional energy here, but it's good emotional energy. This is somebody that is emotionally stable and emotionally available. So moving forward from a relationship that isn't working to somebody that is actually available for you and will actually, you know, love you and support you and give you this good energy as opposed to this. And for some of you too, where this is just all internal, this is just yourself and nobody else around, it's getting back to that place of equilibrium with your emotions where the cup just runneth over, feeling creative, feeling inspired, feeling love too, with the King of Cups underneath the deck here. And for others of you too, this could just be another person around you that is supportive of you, that you can go to for emotional support or just support in general. And they're going to give it to you. And you know that it's coming from a good place, like a solid place, because the King of Cups is very, very loving energy, very supportive. For some of you too, this could indicate potentially turning to spirituality or religion or like a guru, an advisor in a sense, to get you back into a good emotional place and in a good place mentally as well too, and recuperating from all of this heavy energy and, you know, that's kind of going on here and not comfortable with all the sword energy here. All right, Aries. And I do think that some of it is Mars not being in Aries anymore. It's in Taurus now. And, you know, Mars doesn't necessarily feel completely comfortable in Taurus either. So, all right. But Aries, y'all are tough. Okay. Doesn't mean that you deserve to go through any of this, of course, but I wish you well. And I thank you for being here. And I hope you got out of that reading what it is that you came for as well. And I'm always here for you and I'm sending you the good vibes. Okay, Aries? All right. So we will shuffle the Aries energy here, clear that out, and we will move on to Taurus. Okay. Thanks again, Aries. Appreciate you. Okay. All right. So we are moving on to Taurus. All right, Taurians, how you doing? The bulls. How you doing? Thanks for joining. Appreciate yous. I'm going to do a few shuffles for you, Taurus. And then we will dive into your reading here and see what's going on for you. All right. I'm going to do a couple little shuffles over here. All right. I'm going to do two more. One for each horn. Right, Taurus? All right, I could do four. One for each foot. Hoof. All right, I'll do four. Two more. And then I'm going to cut the deck for you, Taurus. And then we'll dive in. See what's going on for you. All right. Oh, yep. Okay, that was the last one. There we go. These mermaid cards, too. They're very sassy, but in a good way. They're very feisty. Okay, Taurus. So first card we need for you is what's been going on in the recent past. All right. Okay, Taurus, what do we got for you here? All right. Trying to put the rest of the cards down. There we go. So you got Judgment, and it came out in reversal. This is a major arcana card here, Taurus. So this is some potent energy here when the major arcana show up. Now, in the recent past, Taurus, I feel as if there was some movement or a decision that you needed to make, but didn't make it. Didn't want to do it. Didn't feel comfortable. Didn't want to move yet. For some of you too, could have made a judgment, made a call on something, and didn't necessarily go the way that you want it. All right. And for some of you too, like there was some sort of like opportunity or some sort of message or somebody or something like, hey, over here, hi. And you're just like, nope, I'm looking over here. All right. It's just like, didn't want to hear it, or you didn't hear it, or you just, nope, I'm not ready yet. Not ready yet. Not ready yet. With the Judgment card in the recent past. It's like, nope. I'm not ready to do that. I can't make that call. I don't wanna do it yet. It's on my time. And in the recent past, it's like, nope, that's not my time. Not my time. Because Taurus, you all are fixed, and you're not the only fixed sign, but I feel like especially with Taurus, it just like you all move when you are good and ready. Nobody is going to poke and prod you. And even if there is some sort of, whoa, this opportunity or this offer, like even if it's like, whoa, it's great. It's like, I'm just not ready for that yet. I'm not ready for that on my time and the right time. And with the Judgment card in reversal too, it's just, okay, yeah, you're onto something there because maybe it wasn't the right time, okay, to do that, all right? And yeah, for some of you, I feel like if you look at the mer people in the bubble there, you're like, no, I feel comfortable in this bubble. I can't, nobody can get in, so I don't want to pop it yet, okay? I'm not ready. Not ready to make that decision just yet. Not ready. All right, so let's see where you are right now. Okay, where did that lead you? All right, more work to be done. Yeah, there was more work. You had to think about it when the time is right. Because where you are right now, you got the 8 of Pentacles, and this is Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn energy here. So you're working on something. You're toiling away. You're going to make that decision, and you're going to pop that bubble when you are good and ready. And you're not going to do it any moment too soon on your time. Because the 8 of Pentacles is putting in the hard work, doing the craftsmanship, paying attention to the extra details, finding joy in what you are doing, enjoying what you're doing, enjoying the work that you're doing in the creative projects, whatever it is that you're doing right now. You are doing it because you want to, and because you find pleasure in that, you find fun in that, you find joy in that. And if you don't find joy in that, it's because you're doing this because this is what you need to be doing. You know, you need to cross the T's and dot the I's, or you're doing tedious work where, you know, it needs to be done. And you're working towards getting to the 10 of Pentacles, which is the complete tree of life energy. It's the complete stability. And Taurus you love that stability. Well, most Tauruses do anyway. All right. Because you want to have a place where you can firmly put your hooves in and stay there for the long haul. All right. So yeah, it's putting your time and energy into things that in the grand scheme of things, it's the right thing to do. It will support you. Again, working towards that 10 of Pentacles. You're tinkering away, you're toiling away with your 8 Pentacles, and very detail oriented too for some of you as well. Doing the dirty work, putting in the hard work and the effort because you know that you're going to get the reward when you do that. It's going to bring you to the 10 of Pentacles, where then you can just sit back and relax there because you put in the time and effort. Okay, so let's see where you're going in the near future. Taurus, where are you going in the near future here? One flip over. Fake out. The mermaid cards always do that to me. I always get faked out by them, but that's okay. All right, Taurus. All right, so you're still going to be toiling away, and that's fine. You got the Ace of Cups in reversal. Okay, so for some of you too, where you are working and finding joy and happiness right now, in the near future, you're just like, oh, now I'm really feeling like the grind. Like it was fine, it was fun, and I know it's going to lead me to down the right path, and it's going to get me the stability and the completion that I want. But man, I'm starting to, I don't know if I really love doing it, but it's like you're doing it because you know that you have to do it, and it will bring you those things. But the Ace of Cups in the near future is just kind of like I'm getting just like a oh man, it's kind of like a dip, right? Like, oh, okay, I'm happy, I'm having fun, I'm out in the wilderness with all my friends here, I'm collecting all my pentacles, doing the thing, the woodland creatures, and then it's just like, okay, now the reality step sets in, where it's like maybe now you gotta like do the things, the part of the work that you just are like, do I have to? I'm like, nah. Just kind of feeling it a little bit of a, well, I want the love, I want the fun, I want the abundance. Like I'm ready for that, and it's just like, not quite there yet. Not quite there yet with the Ace of Cups too, and with the Ace of Cups in reversal too in the near future for you, Taurus. It could just be a reminder to you to like, okay, even though I do have to do this work, I do have to do these tedious things, or the grind, the day to day, remembering to find some fun in that, to find, because it's what you're doing. So if you can find some joy, find some fun, pour the love cup on you again, right? Or have maybe just switch the attitude, or switch the way that you're looking at something. The Ace of Cups could go from reversed to upright, where you do feel the love and the abundance, and you're like, yes, okay, I'm filling up my love cup. You got to fill up your love cup here, Taurus. All right. And for some of you too, it could be, all right, you had your eye set on somebody and you're like working on like flirting with them, or, and then you go to like ask them out and you're like, they're like, oh, I just want to be friends, or I'm already seeing somebody, and you're like, no, this is like, all that time and energy I put in. Oh, maybe that was part of the judgment for somebody out there. But the Ace of Cups in reversal is a reminder that you got to pour that love cup on yourself here, every once in a while. Doesn't have to be all work either, and just maybe a little loss of like, I want this to be fun again. I don't get necessarily like really, really bad energy from that. Just more of like I gotta, sit down and do the thing. I gotta do it, but fighting tooth and nail it, and put your hooves in, because you guys have that endurance there that you can push through, even on the monotonous things, or even if it felt fun and you were having fun with it, and you're like, oh, damn it, maybe it's not as fun anymore, but you can turn that around. You can turn it around, because you got to pour that love cup on yourself. And I already said that, but I want to show you what's underneath the deck here, Taurus. You got the Queen of Swords upright. Okay, more air energy, and look at how confident she is too. She is so confident in herself, because deep down, what you're doing is the right thing. She's the Queen of Swords too. Underneath is all very, very clear in their communication. Okay, they tell it how it is. There's no sugarcoating, and it might come out. It might be a little icy, but it's the truth. And the Queen of Swords just doesn't want to waste any time too. And it's just a reminder too, if for some of you, you do feel as if like, okay, I've been spending way too much time on this thing, on this one pentacle. It's just a little reminder. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, and then let's move on to the next one after that. But it's on your terms. And if this is somebody else around you, Taurus, it could be an air sign. It could be a mother figure for you, your mom. It could be a boss or a superior too. But this is a lady that is very confident in themselves. And yeah, they can kind of speak fast, and kind of, it might seem a little like, whoa, but it's coming from a good place, that energy. And I do feel as if Taurus too, for some of you that is a mother figure, where maybe too, they're kind of poking and prodding you, but gently and nicely, and on something that works for you, where even though they're poking and prodding you, and you're only going to move when you want to move, but it's poking and prodding you to get yourself into that place where like, okay, I am going to put one foot forward here, and I'm going to keep it moving. All right. And it's very supportive energy too. And for some of you, this could be you. You're just like confident, boss, in charge, leader. And yeah, they're kind of, they do their own thing. It can indicate to somebody that is let's just say single, but they're in control. They're confident in themselves. All right, overall. Okay, Taurus. Show you all your cards here. Thank you for watching, Taurus. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Happy Cancer season and happy summer solstice. Well, I shouldn't say summer solstice. Happy solstice. It's summer for me where I live, but not necessarily for everybody. And then two, speaking of Cancers, look at what's underneath the Queen of Swords. That's why too, feel as if this is somebody does have like a mother figure that is very supportive, where sometimes you're like, whoa, Mom, did you say that? But you know it's coming from a loving place just because you got the Chariot card underneath the Queen of Swords. So you're moving in the right direction, Taurus. And you are controlling, you got the reins in your hands, all right? You are controlling the ship. You are the captain of your ship, okay? All right, so Taurus, appreciate you. I hope you liked your reading. I hope you got out of it what it is that you came for. And then some, all right? Sending you the good energy, Taurus. So thanks for watching. Appreciate you. Do some shuffling here. One more shuffle to clear the Taurus energy here. All right, there we go. And last but not least, Geminis, how are you? How are you? The twins, Gemini. Like I said, last but not least, welcome to your reading. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate yous. I'm going to do some shuffles here for you, and then we will get into your reading and see what's going on. If you hear some squeaky toys or some little jingles, that is just my dog playing with her toys. So if you hear that, that's what it is. Okay. All right. Two more shuffles for Gemini. For the twins. All right. And yeah, in this reading, last but not least. All right. So Geminis, what's going on here? What's shaking for the Geminis? All right, here we go. So first card we need for you, Gemini, is what's been going on in the recent past. Okay. Taking your time here. That's probably the longest that the cards came out for like every other sign. And nothing wrong with taking your time, Gemini. All right, so in the recent past, you got the Seven of Swords, or excuse me, sorry, the Seven of Wands. All right, and this is fire energy here, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, Gemini. Talking to you. Felt like I always called you an Aries. All right, so you got the Seven of Wands in the recent past. And in the recent past here, Gemini, you could feel as if for some of you that you got like completely bombarded, that everybody and everything is coming at you. It's just like you're trying to hold your ground and it's just like too much, because it's if you got one thing coming over here and you're trying to control that or deal with that, you got another thing coming over here. And for some of you too, in the recent past, you could have felt like nobody was listening to you. Like you're trying to like say what was on your mind, get your point across. Like, hello everybody. And it's just like you're saying what you wanted to say, but nobody's listening. Nobody's hearing you either. It's just you're standing on like a balcony, like, hello, I see you all down there, and you're not listening to what I'm saying. And it can be a lot too. Like I said, just being completely like bombarded, and like you have your two wands in your hands, and then you have 5 other individuals, each with their own wand coming at you. And you're just like, whoa, stay back here. It's just like too much. And two, for some of you too, just being completely like taken off guard in the recent past, being some sort of situation where you're just like, whoa, like, how did I get myself here? Like, whoa, how did that happen? So let's see where you are right now. Okay, we got the full moon coming up too in Capricorn, and you got the moon card in reverse here. So, and this is a major arcana card here for you, Gemini, too. All right, this can have Cancer energy or Pisces energy associated with it, but this is something being illuminated here for you. And for those of you where you're just like, what is all this stuff in the recent past? Like, what what is all this? Now where you are right now, you're like, oh, okay, that's why. It's like seeing on the dark side of the moon, where you're like peeking around, and you're like, oh, that's what's been going on there. It's like a realization here, some clarity, trusting your intuition as well, and trusting the voice inside, your own voice, again, your intuition, trusting that, trusting your gut feelings as well. And something too that was potentially hidden away from you, or this surprise, you getting clarity on that situation now with the moon being in reverse, seeing clearly, and like not being afraid of the situation either for somebody out there too. It's like some nervous energy and just, yeah, some nervousness, where now you're like, oh, okay, that's why this has been taking place. Something being illuminated here for you, something being revealed to you and coming full circle. And the full moons do that in general for everybody. And I feel too for somebody, like you got like ganged up on as well. And like maybe you didn't really have anybody, and you're just like, okay, I'm on my own here and everybody's against me. Having somebody be on your side now, or realizing like, oh, okay, they weren't all against me. Maybe there was just a little bit of a lack of communication there. Yeah, something hidden from you, or like a reasoning that wasn't clear to you before. Like, why is this all happening? And now you're like, oh, okay, this is why. You know, like if somebody was like mad at you or coming at you, maybe you didn't even realize that, you know, you said something that offended them, for example. And you're like, oh, I didn't know that like made you mad. I didn't know that. It was just like a comment or something like that, just for an example. Okay. But something coming to the front for you, front forward, or again, being illuminated for you so you can see clearly, and trust your intuition, Gemini, on that. All right. So let's see what's coming towards you. Ooh. Oh yeah. Clarity for sure. Yep. You got the Virgo card too. And I'm pretty sure Virgo got the Gemini card in the tarot deck, because you got the Hermit in reversal, and that's associated with Virgo. And I am pretty sure that Virgo got the Lover's card, which is associated with you, Gemini. So maybe you're dealing with a Virgo, or you have Virgo placements as well. You are both Gemini and Virgo ruled by Mercury. So that could be it as well. But with the Hermit in reversal, it is a major arcana card, so there's more potent energy here, but it's also something being illuminated for you as well, like following your inner flame and letting that guide you. And it's a realization too, where you've had time to go within and to think about it, and now it's time to like come out of that. All right, where again it is a realization. And I'm getting just kind of like an aha moment, or, oh, that's why, or something like clicking, you know, where there was, yeah, confusion, or you're just like, why is this like happening to me? Or why do I just feel like I'm bombarded or like surprised by all of this? And two, it's like as if finding the last puzzle piece, you know, where you did the puzzle, you put everything together, and then you realize that you're missing a piece, like finding that so things can come to completion again with the Hermit in reversal. Because the Hermit in reversals too, it's the like the self-reflection in the hermiting time and the alone time and the solitude, like that's over. We're going out now. We're flying off, okay, Geminis. We're gonna talk about these things now. I'm gonna let my voice be heard too, with the Hermit card in reversal as well. And two, connecting with other people. It could be as well. Yeah, and there could have been, yeah, just like a lack of communication between you and a person or some people for a reason that you didn't even realize either. And now you're like, oh, okay. And then you had time to think about it too, trusting your intuition. And then you're like, oh, okay. And maybe repairing that, or, hey, I didn't mean to say it that way, or whatever it is for you. You will know. But it's like, all right, let's get things moving again. Let's get things going. I had time to think about it, to go within, and now it's time for action with the Hermit card in reversal there. After things got illuminated for you. All right. And I want to show you what's underneath the deck here for you, Gemini. You got the Two of Wands in reversal. The twos, the twins, and the fire energy there. So the Two of Wands in reversal, underneath it all, there's nothing holding you back anymore from the situation. It's like, oh, okay, now I can move forward. Like getting this information, trusting your intuition, something being revealed to you with the full moon, with the moon in reversal as well, where now you're like, all right, I got my two wands. I can see that mountain up there. I'm going to go towards it because I'm ready. Because when the Two of Wands is upright too, it can be the same thing. Like you're looking out into the distance, you have your two wands, you're ready to go, but you're not going. Like something holding you back, you holding you back, other people holding you back, but no more. And letting your voice be heard too, I feel like is important. And having, for some of you too, if there was like a miscommunication with somebody, ironing that out and like, oh, okay, let's move past that now. Now we're moving forward here. Now we're getting the wheels turning here. Now I know why that was. All right. Now I can go off and fly off on my next adventure. And again, following your inner lantern. What illuminates you, Gemini? And going with it. All right. And again, Two of Wands in reversal. Ready to go. Not standing here anymore. You were standing there. Now you're riding that wave. Okay. All right, Gemini. I really hope you enjoyed your reading. Little mini readings for the summer solstice. And just know too, Gemini, that I'm always here for you, sending you the good energy. All right. And everybody, thank you so much for watching. Maybe some of you watched the entire thing. That's awesome. That's great. I appreciate you. Thanks for being here. I enjoyed doing the readings. Happy Cancer season again, and happy solstice, everyone. I hope it treats you well, and happy full moon too in Capricorn. All right, everybody, until next time, sending you all the good vibes and the good energy. And again, I'm always here for you. And until next time, take care, everybody. All right, bye.